And for teams that have gotten off to a less than ideal start to the season, Doris, when is it time to start thinking about changing strategies or even more?
But I think if you're a head coach or a member of the front office, it always is an opportunity to evaluate where you are, win or lose. But I think the first few months, you've got to think about, all right, is the whole group connected? Are they working toward winning? Are they being unselfish and putting the organization first? If you can answer those questions, then you can make your next move.
And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley out there with Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Rudy Gay. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Conley with the ball for the Jazz. The pass to Fontecchio. Jazz passing it around. Bounce pass Conley. Fontecchio, guarded by Tucker. Here's Gay. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. That one on Embiid.
Can't fall for Gay's pump fake there. It excels at getting the ball in the air and going right into you for the foul.
At the line for two.
Well, Rudy Gay was born in Brooklyn. Over 100 NBA players hail from that borough of New York City, making it a hotbed for hoops talent.
That's good from Rudy Gay. A lot of talent indeed, and Rudy Gay is just one of many stars hailing from Brooklyn.
And future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony was born there. And just like Rudy, was in Maryland for high school. Kemba, Bernard King, Lenny Wilkins, other legends from the Brooklyn borough.
And so he hits both.
And the thing about Rudy Gay, you never know when he's going to have a night where he just explodes. He's one of those guys that can just score in bunches.
Boy, you love what this guy is doing right now. He's taking smart shots, shooting a high percentage, starting to cook.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Now here's Gay. 9 points last game out. Stolen by Tucker. And MP with the basket on the assist by Harden. Harden's got his third assist on the night. And so just over a minute and a half played. Clarkson outside. Gay up top. Pass to Fontecchio. Now here's Conley. He kicks it to Clarkson. Lob pass to Conley.
Well, Clarkson doesn't do huge assist numbers, but he won't waste a wide open opportunity.
To the inside. Here's MP. And the layup's good off the glass. And that's now 8 points for MP.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
And some added toughness on the roster. Something Philly knew they needed after last year's playoffs. The hope is adding scrappy veterans like P.J. Tucker and DeAnthony Melton will help them further this go-round.
76ers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first.
Michael Conley picks one up.
First team foul.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Philadelphia.
And guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
And they've also shown dominance in the paint so far tonight, really putting the work in down low.
Free throw good, MP.
And you know there aren't many teams with a more dedicated fan base than Utah's. The Jazz fans are behind their team no matter what.
Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Colin Sexton, he's checked in for Utah. And both free throws good for MP. It's always striking, Greg, to see the bond between the Jazz team and their followers.
Well, when you're the only game in town, people take the team to heart. And we see it in cities like Portland and San Antonio as well. The fans form that attachment to their team.
Now here's Gay. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Harris passes to Harden, and here is MP. He's looking for Embiid and finds him. A fadeaway. Count that one.
And this is what makes Embiid so dangerous. He makes stretching the floor look effortless.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Harris against Gay. Conley the pass to Gay. 6 to shoot. Olynyk trying to break loose. Rejected by Harris.
And using his long arms there to his advantage. Opponents got to be mindful of Harris's defensive capabilities.
Always good to get another look at a terrific defensive play.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Harrell, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Matisse Thybulle comes in for MP. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Maxey. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 12-4 run. 76ers moving the ball around. Passes to Harden. 1:16 left in the first quarter of the game. Shoots the three. Not going to go that time. And Utah the other way now. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Now Harris. Following the miss by Malik Beasley from deep. Here's Thybulle. The teardrop falls in.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Beasley outside. Rudy Gay on the wing. Lets it go from deep. And it's Melton with the rebound. The 76ers leading by 7. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Sexton against Harden. Sexton with it. Now the dish to Olynyk. Beasley for 3. And that concludes the first quarter of play. 76ers lead by 9. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And looking at what we've seen from the 76ers, what do you guys think?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
So with Harden on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Shake Milton is out there with Maxey, and it's Korkmaz at the 3. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson, 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Well, when you talk about a point forward, it's someone whose versatility extends to their playmaking. Magic is the rare talent who redefined the point guard position.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Alexander Walker passes to Fontecchio, and they pick up 2.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
The 76ers leading by 6. Pass to Maxey. Out left to the wing. Korkmaz kicks to Maxey. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Jordan Clarkson, he's checked in for Utah. Mike Conley comes in for Colin Sexton. Fontecchio passes to Clarkson. He dishes it to Olynyk. Count that one.
I think excellent touch from the post, and you get the sense they trust Olynyk here. Fantastic at utilizing his size.
And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, we're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for the Jazz. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Off the left rim and out. Philadelphia leading by 4. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you. That one is off. And Doris, one of the Jazz games you called last year was pretty special. It was the first all-female broadcast team in NBA history.
And one of the best parts for me, Kev, was there were a variety of women in roles that will never be seen on the camera. So tape, graphics, audio, operations, each and every one of them, just like the 3 broadcasters who were calling the game, have been in their position at some point where the only person in the room was of your gender, just like yourself. So it's unique that the entire broadcast was filled with very capable women. It was such an honor to be a part of.
Out to Clarkson. And that one's on target from the wing.
Assisted.
Clarkson's got his first points of the night.
That was big because they dug a big hole in the first quarter, but starting to show signs of life.
MB finds Milton. Here's MB. 76ers moving the ball around. Maxey passes to Embiid. Jacks up a 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Maxey's got his second basket of the night.
And for a big man, Embiid sees the floor as well as any big. Recognizes when one of his guys has an opening for a shot.
Now, here's Clarkson. And here is Conley. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
Here's MP. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Tucker's got the lead up to 9 now for the 76ers.
I know he's not the most efficient long-range shooter, but Tucker hits enough of those to space out the defense.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Jazz. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through. Even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row, no player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. Then for the Jazz, Rudy Gay's checked in for Olynyk, and it's Malik Beasley in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. .115 left to play here in the half. To the middle. Here's Beasley, and the bank shot is good. Beasley's got his first points of the game.
You love to see a guard like Malik Beasley take it down low and be willing to compete and make a shot.
And here's Harris from the arc. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Bounce pass, Conley. to the paint. And Thibault sends it back.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Harden, no good. And stolen by Harrell. In the corner, Harden, this one for three. Utah with the rebound. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. Here's Beasley. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, because he's got pretty good athleticism, Malik Beasley, when he gets to the cup, he's looking to score, folks.
The Jazz shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is the strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
First one falls for him.
Guys, for Malik Beasley, it comes down to one thing in my mind, taking good shots. When he does that, he's super effective.
That one is no good. Harden surveying the D. And the shot goes in.
This is why James Harden is considered elite. The ability to score even with aggressive defenders all around him.
That's good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Sexton.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And so it's Philadelphia in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll return shortly. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at MP in this game, guys, he has been everywhere.
Something has kicked him into gear tonight as he has done work on the offensive end.
Boy, he's been aggressive looking for his shot. Remarkable effort on the offensive end in that first half.
And so in the game for the Jazz, they've got Jordan Clarkson. Olynyk is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Conley from the arc. Maxey grabs the miss.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city. And over the years, Philadelphia has been one of the Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Here's Conley after the made shot from MP. The Jazz working the ball around now. There's the pass to Fontecchio. Now here's Olynyk. Shoots over Embiid. No good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure, but he just can't convert.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Well, an 0-for-3 start to the half. You need to pick it up and start to put some pressure on your opponent.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Fontecchio. Conley with the three. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first 4. They've got to get on track.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
Well, James Harden still a tremendous player, but now in his early 30s, some question, can he be the dominant MVP force we saw in Houston?
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Your 76ers, dance team.
Jazz trail by 17. And Greg Harden in recent years dealing with hamstring injuries. Has he lost a step to age or injury?
You know, probably a little of both, but we've seen players with a new diet or training regimen get back to peak production. Hopefully, he can as well.
And that one good from Clarkson.
And they get one. Now, 1 of 5 here in the third.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here.
Who won a T-shirt?
Tobias Harris is checked in for the 76ers. And Utah with a change here, too. Sexton, he's checked in for Mike Conley. Inside, there's Embiid, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. At the line for one.
And we've seen it for years. Despite their regular season success, the Jazz just unable to make much noise in the playoffs. Credit the front office for coming to terms with it and pivoting to a rebuild while they could get top value for their stars.
Clarkson drilled from 11 feet out. 7 points for Jordan Clarkson.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
And so Clarkson will bring it up for the Jazz. 15-point game.
2 minutes.
Sexton with the bounce pass.
2 minutes.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Clarkson against MP. Puts it up. A shot by Clarkson, no good. Philadelphia leading by 15. Here's MP. Count that as his 7th field goal, 9 tries. Shooting 78%.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Clarkson missing again. Now the 76ers with it. They're on a 13-5 run. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Here's Alexander Walker. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Embiid, and Matisse Thybulle subbed in for MP. And Utah also making a switch. Beasley's checked in, and that replay showed just how forceful that block was.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Harden has a wide-open look. Nails the wide-open jump shot. 6 points for James Harden.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Sexton. He's been a factor in their offense on most nights with his scoring average at nearly 16 points a game. No good from Beasley.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And that one's good. Thibault.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Utah has gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Sexton attacking. "12 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 6. Shot to stop the run. They get it back. Gay. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
And really, the strength of Gay is impressive. Easily bouncing off the defense while still finishing the shot.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the block, it's Tucker next to Embiid. Actually out there with Harden, and it's Harris in at the 3 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Now here's Embiid. Harris looking it over. Back to Embiid, and Embiid throws it down.
And showcasing that overwhelming strength, Embiid is so skilled at finishing over the aggressive defense.
Harden against Conley. We know, Greg, the league trending towards small ball, but some teams are having success playing two bigs up front.
And I think the key is having versatile big men. If they can space the floor and play in space, also be able to cover smaller players, why not get the added rebounding and rim protection?
Well, James Harden's ability to put it on the deck and get to the cup is elite. And because of that size and frame, he's going to finish most often.
Now here's Beasley. Pass to Fontecchio. Gay trying to break free. And he overshot that one, missing.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Here's Maxey. Again, Philadelphia.
Working against size, he's just crafty enough to carve out some wiggle room.
I'll tell you, the analytics crew may not like the mid-range, but sometimes you just got to put it in the basket.
For 3, Beasley. No good that time. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Harris passes to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Harden against Conley. Goes up on the block. Oh, and the jam by Embiid.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Here's Beasley. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's his
That one on Embiid.
Well, Malik Beasley at his best when he's assertive to score the basketball, draws the contact in that instance. That's nicely done.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Doris, you know, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
And both free throws good for Beasley. We know the NBA is exploring alternate broadcasts for selected games, allowing users to pick their commentators. Doris, should you and I be nervous?
Kevin, I'm always nervous, and you will always be the A-team. Come on, my man. Fans know they need to listen to Kevin Harlan.
You are, Doris, way too kind. Coming from you, a Hall of Famer, you kidding me? I'll work with you any day, and I'll do the analyst, and you can do the play-by-play. How does that sound?
Kevin, love it.
And Utah has possession. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. From 13, and he drops that one in.
Beasley.
Yeah, the three-level scoring ability of Malik Beasley. If you find his way to the mid-range, he's going to take those shots.
Here's Milton.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Rebound, Utah. Here's Bolmaro. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
That's his first
I love the
personal foul.
advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a
At the line
great
for
job
the
of
Jazz,
creating separation
Leandro
for that shot.
Bolmaro.
And what do you guys
shot.
think so far about the offensive approach
One
for
shot.
Philadelphia?
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
Now, here's Milton. Pass to Embiid. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
Here's Abaji. After the made shot from Joel Embiid.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Joel Embiid.
He was everywhere, defensively, offensively. The effort we saw from him tonight, I think, was the difference.
Here's Alexander Walker after the made shot from Joel Embiid. Azubuike against Embiid. Azubuike the pass to Bolmaro. Basket counts.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the
Assisted
ball
by
out of the paint
Udoka
at that end of the court.
Azubuike.
Now here's Milton. Defense is right there. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helped, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.